In a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on.
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzy, what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot ham.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it.
Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Yeah. Hi. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. It's us.
Hopefully Rumble Studio stays working. It was very bad today.
What?
Yeah, a Daywave it was a 2-part episode, and I gave up like 40 minutes early.
I don't get it.
It's weird.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either, but look, we're here. We're always here. Same time, same place. You could always watch us on YouTube, at least for now. We're also live on YouTube, streaming on YouTube, and believe it or not, we're on Twitch every day. I don't really announce it because it's kind of just just in case.
It's there.
It's a backup to a backup. We're also live on Odyssey. I know, that's crazy.
What about Kick?
Locals,
Kick?
we're not live on Kick.
Why don't we go on Kick?
Honestly, because Kick is a pain in the ass in terms of like, Kick is like the old DLive way or the old Trovo way where it's not just I could type my stuff in and then it updates it. I have to go individually into each Trovo thing and change all the info manually. Or sorry, Kick thing
You mean
manually.
the title and stuff?
Yeah.
Hear me out on this. You just title it Revenge of the Sis Live.
Yeah, I guess.
And then we're just on Kick.
Yeah, I know.
I want those gifted subs, bro.
We're not going to get any of that shit.
Come on, we got to sell gambling to children. All right?
Well, children got to do something. Have you seen all the kids crying because of the Cena thing? The compilations of children crying because of John Cena turning
You
heel?
little pussies. We waited fucking 20 years for this.
I was laughing my ass off because I was like, we've all been through it. We had to watch Hogan do it, our childhood hero. That was something you go through. You fucks were spoiled and you never thought Cena was going to turn heel. Have you seen the NWO sign? But the O is his bald spot.
Okay, that's very funny.
Yeah.
Well, I watched it when it happened live, and it was ruined for me right off the jump.
Why?
Because what did they do after he betrayed him? What music did they play?
Oh, yeah, I know.
The Rock's Final Boss music?
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you not play Basic Thugonomics one time for us?
He's going to come out. Mark, look at me. He's going to come out at WrestleMania to that song. Mark my words.
Gene Bean disagrees. Gene Bean thinks he's going to have a new heel, like a whole new heel, song.
Well, Gene Bean doesn't even have a co-host anymore, so who are we going to believe?
Gino, because he has more time to watch wrestling.
That's a good point.
But no, honestly, I think they are going to make him some kind of new theme, and if they don't do basic thugonomics,
I already have one. I don't know if you heard this. Hold on, I found this online. I was actually, I was, okay. I was actually like playing on Daywave, kids crying to John Cena to this. Just.
Okay, that's really funny.
And I was playing kids crying about the Cena thing, which, by the way, was hilarious. There was this kid that was crying, and the mom was sitting next to him and like covering her face with a sweater because she's laughing. It's funny. Obviously, it's funny, right? And I'm just like,
have you heard the latest news of what WWE trademarked?
No, what?
They trademarked a new thing.
What?
Break-A-Wish. This is going to be fun. I think this is going to be a fun Cena.
Oh my God, that's
trademarked
hilarious.
Break-A-Wish.
You know, I wasn't really super excited because we're going to WrestleMania, and I wasn't really excited about it but now I'm excited.
Heel Cena.
This is going to be fun. So, Mersh, the bucking left keeps fumbling the ball because they don't have leadership, okay? I want you to see something. I think the talking points came out, okay? Have you seen this?
I've heard people talking about this. I haven't actually seen it
Here,
yet.
guys, look. They're all individuals. They all have their own thoughts. Let's hear what they are.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one, Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down. They're up. Inflation is getting worse. Prices of groceries, gas, eggs, of essentials. It's not getting better. It's getting worse.
Here's the what I don't. Why can't you guys do this like a live read, like when we get a live read and they give us bullet points?
And kind of you riff a little bit.
And then everybody sounds a little bit different, but like you literally are just reading a script. And you're doing all the annoying things.
Can I answer that? Because they probably bought a bunch of ad buys and a bunch of different things, and they have to be uniform time. That's why they have a script. Really, I mean, that's the reason.
Okay, so you do it. Hey, here are your bullet points. Keep it in 60 seconds.
Yep.
Duh.
For you.
It's just because they're retarded. They're retarded, soulless suits.
This is New York deli ambience.
Yes.
Oh my God, it is.
Hey, yeah, I'll take a Reuben with can we get 2 pickles on the side if you don't mind?
When you call
Yeah,
this
Reuben, double pickle.
Hey, DoorDash
I said
order.
to Muriel.
DoorDash order for Jose.
Get the fuck out of here.
DoorDash order for Jose.
That's how a busy deli feels about DoorDash, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Not dealing with you right now.
Hey, do you get
Oh,
you guys got any cheesecake left?
People fighting Ebola in Africa, so it doesn't come here. Rosie funding.
I asked for the score beef lead.
Ambient daily noise is exactly what it is.
That's like it's like the newest thing. It's the thing that like if city people move out to the country, they put it on as white noise to
So they
fall
can
asleep at
so they
night.
can sleep.
Yeah.
Payments to family farmers and so much more.
Someone, Jay Bisky goes, the background sounds of any Seinfeld diner scene. Yeah, that's good.
I got a nephew. He's a dentist. You're just overhearing all these little conversations in the background.
Why are they doing
And so
this?
what if he's
Trump
gay,
wants
except,
to
no
funding
grandkids?
these vital services.
No, I'm telling you, if you want to get a wedding ring, go see my cousin Saul. He's on Third Avenue.
To their billionaires club. Their plan is awful.
The Republican
Simply
plan
awful.
is
Billionaires
simple.
win.
Families
Families.
Oh, you don't want to buy a diamond from a Muslim, honey.
That's the truth.
Hell yeah, guys, you're doing really good. The optics in this one was great.
That was great.
They're really
Do
doing.
you guys
really
think
bad.
the internet's not a thing? Because it's a thing.
They knew immediately. It was immediate. It was right away. There was not even a set. Everyone's like, hey, they're all doing the same thing. Especially after that, like during COVID, they had that news thing where remember they're all saying the same thing, trust in media.
Yeah.
And
it's a danger to our democracy.
It's a danger to our democracy. Check this out. Oh, did you see look. Again, I got a W for DeSantis. There's a W for DeSantis. Because Canada was talking about how Trudeau was talking about boycotting Canadians boycott visiting America and like telling basically snowbirds not to go to Florida. Okay? So here's what DeSantis has said to that. Here you go.
Flock to our state and investment to Florida surge. We continue to set tourism records. 2024 saw more than 142 million visitors come to the state of Florida.
I know. I drive on I-4.
It's too many.
We're very aware.
This includes 3.3 million visitors from Canada. That's not much of a boycott in my book.
This was a really good burn that I actually liked. Get ready.
Maybe they wanted to get a glimpse of what a Stanley Cup winning hockey team actually looks like.
But can I?
Oh, that's a hockey burn, Canada. You hate that. You hate that.
I hate to correct you, Governor, but 2 Stanley Cup.
That's
winning
correct,
hockey
because
teams.
the Panthers and the Lightning.
Like, both recent enough that they can both still brag.
Of course.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's not 2. We actually have 2 of them.
Flock to our.
So get a little chunky.
Also,
Get a little chunky. He's getting a little chunky.
You know, he's not running for president anymore.
He's not running at all.
Also, don't forget the Super Bowl winning team.
Oh yeah.
World Series winning team.
Oh, hey. Don't forget that Miami Heat did win an NBA championship.
And honestly, are still a good team.
And are still a good team.
They're not great anymore like they used to be, but they're good.
But they made it to the finals a couple years ago.
I mean, they're good enough. They're like the Magic. The Magic nowadays. They're good enough that they don't embarrass themselves, but they're not winning a championship anytime soon.
Okay, here you go.
Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, has targeted a nonprofit based here in San Antonio, saying its contract for $215 million a year is canceled. News 4 San Antonio I-Team Waste Watch reporter Jay Avila has this story live from the Content Center.
Mandy, in a post on X, DOGE said the Department of Health and Human Services had terminated a contract paying Family Endeavors $18 million a month to operate an empty facility.
To operate an empty facility?
Yeah. Empty facilities is big money. It's big bucks.
How can I become an empty facility?
You got to make money. You got to spend money to make money, Royce. That's what they say.
How are they making money? There's nothing in it.
The empty space industry is very big.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. Like 70% of government buildings.
That's Texas.
The organization is also known as Endeavors, and you may have seen its administrative headquarters and wellness center on De Zavala Road.
No, I don't live in San Antonio, but I'll take your word for it.
Where it has a cluster of buildings and storefronts.
The only part of San Antonio I know is a Thirsty Horse and the Riverwalk.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it, you know?
DOGE focused on an overflow housing facility for migrant families Endeavors operates in Pecos, Texas, which DOGE says has been sitting empty, while Endeavors has been receiving the $18 million per month. Homeland Security
People
reposted
should go to prison for this.
DOGE's X post, tagging U.S. Attorney Ed Martin with the words, "Please investigate."
I do love this. If we're not, listen, can I give this? I don't give a fuck. I know it seems I don't. Some people are, this is tacky. The U.S. government, hell no. I would rather have the government tagging other departments on Twitter than these secret emails. Yeah. Do we agree? Because I'd rather have them shit posting with each other online, so at least I could see what's happening.
Yeah, it's a little more transparent.
Versus these like silent deals that we don't know what's happening.
To which
seriously though, these are government agencies acting like fucking trolls on the internet, tagging at FBI.
Martin responded.
Oh, he replied. This is awesome.
I want people to go to jail for this. I know they won't, but I want them to.
He noted, we are on it. I went to Endeavor's San Antonio headquarters,
but no one was there
today to get a comment from the organization. They responded late this afternoon by email. Endeavors was responsible for maintaining operational readiness at the Pecos shelter, ensuring the ability to scale from cold status, operationally ready but not actively serving children.
So you're not so $18 million to be operationally ready?
But where's the money going?
To full use of 3,000 beds as needed.
Hey, do me a favor, Virgie. Can you divide 18 million by 3,000? I just want to know how much we were paying per fucking bed a month. Please tell me. I want to know. I'm really curious. How much were we paying per bed? By the way, that was operationally ready, but not actively serving children. Not active.
How many was it? 3,000?
3,000 beds.
$6,000 a bed.
Okay, so 6,000. Hold on.
It's a nice bed.
Nice bed.
Tempur-Pedic.
It's really nice. It's actually, if you sleep in that one in Skyrim, you get a boost.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of the
Decisions regarding facility use and migrant sheltering locations were made by the federal government, not Endeavor's. Any claims of corruption or mismanagement are baseless.
So they're already throwing the federal government under the bus. That's what you just saw happen there.
DOGE also claims Endeavor's received its HHS contract in 2021 after a former ICE employee and Biden transition team member joined the nonprofit.
Endeavor's
all of these fake jobs. And look, the thing is like, I can't believe it's happening. We always knew this was happening. We've talked about it on the show forever. All these fake jobs where people just get paid to do nothing or sit on boards of companies that don't exist. We knew. But it's just the first time that you actually are seeing it confirmed, you know?
It's not just that you're seeing it confirmed. We underestimated how much it was.
I guess that's true, yeah.
It's like a million times worse than we thought it would be. And it's like, Jesus, we didn't know.
And we're just scratching the surface, because I was watching the news today saying that now they're going to do the same thing to the Pentagon. And that's where you better be careful. I don't know what to tell you, man. But look, man, all I'm saying is if you're any of these people, be very careful, because I do know, and I don't know if this is confirmed, but the government said they're not going to be releasing any information on the Seth Rich thing.
Oh, yeah. Pam Bondi said something like that. That's what I hear.
Why? Who are we protecting, Pamela? Where the fuck are these 1,000 pages? You saw her. Oh, yeah, it's 1,000 pages. Now they're going to definitely come out. They're coming out. The Epstein file, they're coming out. They're coming out.
Yeah, keep holding your breath, kids.
Yeah.
Right now at 6, hundreds of staffers at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, otherwise known as NOAA, are out of a job tonight.
Wow. So I'm sorry. The company that's been replaced by Google Maps and Google Weather? Yeah, no, we don't need you guys. We're cool. Thank you, though. Here's the thing, Mersh. What if the barometric pressure drops and we don't have somebody manning the computer?
We do need one person in these offices to monitor things. Fucking sensor goes out, you go on the roof, you fix it, right? Other than that, right? It's like you can keep some of these places open. You need like 1 or 2 guys working there. What you don't need is a fucking NOAA field office with fucking 700 people working. No, you don't. You don't need all that.
The place doesn't need a kitchen.
No, AI is actually getting really good now with the weather too.
They were laid off as the Trump administration continues to slash the federal workforce. Good evening, I'm Elliot Rodriguez.
And I'm Najee.
Elliot Rodriguez has been there for 100 years.
Sherman, thank you for joining us. Lauren Pastrana has the night off.
Elliot Rodriguez tries so hard not to look at his co-host.
I know.
Like, you can see he is such a professional. He's like, I just look at the teleprompter. I don't even look at her when we're on break.
He's looking at her through the monitor in front of him.
But he's not.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? But he never glances directly at her. He's like,
CBS
I'm a
News
professional. You're not firing me from this job.
Joan Murray spoke to someone.
You know how many hot bimbos have sat next to him through his like 40-year career there?
Who has worked for NOAA for nearly a decade, but was let go on a technicality.
My PhD, my graduate days at Florida State, I did a kind of a student internship here at one of the...
Andy Hazelton hoped it would not happen, but on Thursday, he was among a dozen NOAA federal workers in his unit given pink slips at the National Hurricane Center, where he works on sophisticated weather models.
Oh, yeah? Build and test the new computer
Wow. Look, I don't know what he does or did. What a fucking nerd.
I know what he does. That guy fucks kids.
Whoa, we don't know that. That's alleged. He looks like he does. That doesn't mean he does. Do not make actionable statements.
We don't need meteorologists anymore. First of all, we can all agree, y'all motherfuckers have been getting shit wrong for like the past 50 years.
Yeah.
So it's not even like you've been doing a bang-up job. Now AI is starting to track weather patterns better, and we're eventually just not going to need you. We're just going to need a handsome guy or a good-looking chick on the TV to be like, oh, and obviously Wednesday you're going to have a cold front moving in and a pressure drop, which is going to bring rain, but it's much needed rain as we kick off the spring, and that's it. That's all you need. Bring an umbrella on Thursday.
But so you don't need a Friar Tuck haircut? You could do it without that?
No, we don't need this guy in an office somewhere collecting, probably making $130,000 a year to sit at a computer. We don't need you.
He looks like he collects women's hair.
Yes.
He looks like he's a boxer.
He looks like he
and lost a fight to a pair of hair clippers
No, he looks like he collects women.
Yeah.
in his basement.
Yeah.
Women's skin.
Running on supercomputers to solve the math equations that allow us to predict, hurricanes and all sorts of other
Wait,
weather.
hold on. So the computer is what runs the model and predicts it?
Well, yeah, no, but see, the thing is, he brings the files to the people, Virgie. He's a people
I'm going with the
person.
goddamn computers.
He's going with the goddamn computers. So hold on. The computer's doing the work. I'm sorry. Not Ken, what is it you say you do here?
I'm a hurricane expert, so it was kind of...
You're not a, hurricane expert. Shut up.
Work was focused on the hurricane models and looking
where do
at,
you live?
Global models and how
That's
the
what I wanna
hurricane
know.
forecasts.
Yeah, I'm a
Hazelton has
hurricane
been
expert. Yeah, where do you live? Well, I live in Omaha.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, cool.
NOAA worker over 8 years, but recently he was
What a
promoted,
profile. Jesus Christ, man.
reclassifying him a probationary employee, among the first on the chopping block to help trim the $2 trillion federal deficit.
Yeah, that happens. You know you know what happens too? Sometimes companies file for Chapter 11 and they had to cut the workforce. I mean, this is how it goes. And obviously, your position didn't seem important.
Models that we developed.
Honestly, you haven't sold me on it yet. So tell me why. Please tell me, the person who was paying for you, why do we need you?
ADMC then get used by the National Hurricane Center and other forecast groups that
The
produce
National Hurricane
forecasts.
Center, this is literally what you guys do. And this is why we don't need 10,000 of you making over 100K a year. This is literally, you just go, there's a storm. It's off the coast of the, the Caribbean right now. And it could either go up along the East Coast, or it could go straight west and hit Mexico, or it could go in the Gulf and go up into Louisiana, or it could go through Florida. I want my money now. That's literally what they do. All they do is come out and go, here's the 4 main scenarios it probably will be. And they're all they literally just say every possible ending.
Bro, in fucking...
And then they get paid all this money.
We live in Florida, too. A meteorologist here has to get such a hard-on during hurricane season. Like, they love it because they become, like, rock stars.
But you know what? It's Florida. So at least our meteorologists are good looking.
Yeah, good point.
So like the cone that people are familiar with is developed based, and the track is based on our modeling.
No, it's not based on your modeling, you liar. You are one of the models. If you ever look at the hurricane models, there's like 500 models.
Mm-hmm.
You're just one of them. You're one data point. He tried to sell it like he's the guy that does the cone.
How about we do this?
That's not. You're one of the data points in the probably thousands of other data points, and we could get rid of a few data points and still know when a hurricane's coming.
Yeah, how about this? We save the taxpayers $1 billion a year, and instead, right, when we see that there's a storm in the Caribbean, everybody in the southeastern United States, hey, just be careful.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Huh?
This is hilarious.
Deal?
One of the top comments. If they're so great, why do we continue to have to use the European model to know where it's going? Just remember the 199,000 people that were fired because they were not being vaccinated.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Based on our modeling.
Frustrated, Hazelton took to social media.
Oh, no, dude. Listen, guys, Andy Hazelton's feelings are hurt. What are we going to do? We lost one data point in the hurricane thing.
I have an idea. Why don't we hurt them more?
We are not the group to get rid of. If you
No, here's the thing with life. No guy thinks they're the reason that they should be fired. Nobody. We're not the group to get rid of. No group that's getting rid of is going to think that. No group's going to go, yeah, I get it. We suck. We should be fired. Shut up.
wanted to make an organization more efficient. It's what you do if you wanted to destroy an
CBS Miami, probably.
organization.
I think you're going to see it be okay with the National Hurricane Center. I really do.
The governor, who was visiting nearby.
But what about my idea? Like I said, instead from now on we see, oh shit, there's a storm in the Caribbean, and just all of us from Florida to South Carolina to Texas, we all agree, hey guys, let's all try to be safe. That's all we do. That's all we do anyway, right? What do we
Yeah.
do every time a hurricane's coming? Even if the model shows it's not hitting this area, everybody's like, all right, I'm gonna make sure I get some water, make sure I've got my shit ready, my flashlight charged, like basic shit. We just do that anyway. We don't need to pay all these people.
Weighed in on the NOAA cut.
Look, I gotta ask a question. For the love of God, what is up with the haircut with these weather nerds? How the fuck? Bro, look at this guy. Looks like Lloyd Christmas. What's going on?
He does have a Spock type thing going
Yeah, I know,
on,
he
right?
really does.
Like new Spock. Like
Yeah,
whoever
yeah,
played
yeah.
new
Oh,
Spock.
Zachary Quinton?
Zachary Quinto.
There you go. That guy. Siler from Heroes.
NOAA cutbacks.
The National
Gay Spock.
Gay Spock.
Hurricane Center down here in Miami has done an admirable job. They don't always get it right, but they've gotten some ones pretty
If I want
doggone
to know
good.
what a hurricane's going to do, I go to Madeira Beach and I ask some fucking fisherman in cut-off shorts with a missing hand. Like, what do you think's going to happen? And they'll call it way more accurately.
Yeah, he'll tell you just because of the pain in his knee.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to hit near Key West. My knee tells me.
Tangible improvements in hurricane forecasts and lives saved over the years, and I hope that this doesn't.
You didn't save anyone's life. Shut up, you self-important retard. Okay, all right.
Yeah, you know who saves lives during a hurricane? The Cajun Navy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bunch of drunk rednecks on boats with
Airboats?
cheap Baofeng radios save more lives than you.
Genocide Circus. Oh shit, Royce got Daywave back up. Mofongo Part 3. No, this is no. I didn't do not do 3 parts of Daywave. Genocide Circus. This is corporate thugonomics now. Everyone's going to be extra mad with CM Punk turds too. Genocide Circus says now he collects women's teeth in gas station bathrooms. Killer Dodson. Grab his legs. We're giving this weather nerd a swirly. Weather nerd. All right, here's more.
Now to news just in. A top FBI official has retired under pressure. Our Tom Winter is here. Tom, it comes amid a growing battle over...
Oh, it's Nerd Central today. It is
Yeah, a lot of
Nerd
nerds.
Central.
What is going on with the nerds?
Revealing agents who worked the January 6th case.
No, that's right, Lester. James Jim Dennehy, who oversaw the FBI's New York office, says he was told he needed to retire. A former Marine who joined the FBI after 9/11 has an extensive history hunting spies and foreign operators as well as terrorists. Last month, he promised to, quote, dig in during the FBI's battle.
That's why you need to retire. You can't say dig in when the new administration's coming in because you have new bosses. Much like that weather nerd that we were playing earlier, your job's not safe either.
Nope.
Haircut.
Over handing over those names of those involved January 6 agents. In a goodbye email today, he did not say why he was told to leave.
Okay, look, just leave Facebook, okay, Susan? Don't have to fucking post about it.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
But
there's a lot of negativity on my timeline lately, and I think I'm just going to be leaving Facebook.
Guys, I guess I'm just going to leave the FBI. And he just leaves, and they're like, who is that guy?
Who is that? And then, you know what I do? I do a care react.
Said he had an immense feeling of pride for the way the FBI conducts its
You look like someone who has pride, trust me.
investigations. He added, I will never stop defending this joint.
Yeah, you can do it from the private sector. Also, we should take away your security clearance because I don't like your face. How's that sound?
Thanks for watching.
Ah!
Still alive, huh?
Jesus, barely. Oh my God, dude.
And this just in, WWE co-founder Linda McMahon has just been confirmed as the U.S. Secretary of Education. McMahon, who previously served as the head of the Small Business Administration during Trump's first term, will be tasked with shutting down the federal agency she has been confirmed to lead. Sources tell ABC News the president is expected to sign an executive order as soon as this week, calling for McMahon to diminish the education department and work with Congress to pass legislation that would eliminate it. Who previously served as the head of the Small Business Administration.
It's nice to know. Can I point this out that it went to the next it recommended another video for me, and it was our show. So at least we know that we're coming up in some sort of algorithm because I think I'm on the Daywave one still. That's nice to know. I think she came out with after she got confirmed, said this is gonna be the Department of Education's final mission, is what she said, which is to shut it down. She already said it. We're shutting it down. It's gone.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be awesome.
We
Oh.
save so much money.
Hey, Pessy, look who it is.
Hey, it's
Huh?
the wrong brother, Dad.
Oh, it's the human shark.
Hey, Pessy, since you can give me the perspective of a Canadian.
Sure.
Would you trade him to have Rob Ford back?
No. I wish they both died.
Well, that's not one of the options, though.
No. Okay, fine. In all honesty, between him and Rob Ford, Doug Ford didn't implement like a giant plan for a subway that involved digging up like half of Toronto and causing traffic.
Oh, he has
for
that
years, and it's
he
still
caused
not
a
done.
local problem for him, so I can see why he
Rob
would hate
Ford-
him.
Yeah, so Rob Ford is one of those ones where it's just like, so it's just like, if it's glad he's dead or wish he was dead, I'd go with the glad he's dead part.
Okay, there you go.
Damn.
Yeah,
I miss
because
Rob
Doug
Ford.
Ford is a piece of shit on I'll speak American, on a statewide level.
No, you
Whereas
can say
Doug
province,
Ford is just a
province.
local pest,
A province.
a provincial-wide level.
I miss Rob though, man. I just miss the whole. Yeah, I smoke crack. What do you want? What do you want to do about it? That guy was the best.
I'm joined now
Yeah,
by
it's
Doug
like, but
Ford.
it's the same thing where it's just like, look, I love Trump.
I remember
if
being
I was
like,
Trudeau though, I'd
Like,
get it.
I just remember Rob Ford, like back when he was having his problems, and we would see him on TV, and I'm like, that guy's so American.
Yeah.
I want to draft that guy.
Yeah, that's why he couldn't run a Canadian town.
Well, neither Ford brother looks like they could run, so
no.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm joined now by Doug Ford. He is the Premier of Ontario, Canada. Mr. Premier, we appreciate you making some time for us today. We know that President Trump delayed these tariffs a month ago, and now we're hearing today that this will happen for Canada. Do you have any indication that he might delay them again? Anything that's giving you any hope at this point?
Well, first of all, thanks so much for having me on, Aaron. For the sake of the American people and the Canadian people,
Here comes a threat again. Like you were saying yesterday, Mersh, we gaslit Canada. It's fucking.
But is that not the craziest thing? The most polite country in the world. They're always the ones going, "Oh, sorry," and we got them so hype. It's like when you're at a bar and you get your buddy all loaded up on beers, and you're like, "You can kick that guy's fucking ass. You'll fuck that fucking
But
guy."
that's Warren Sapp. Can you imagine?
You just walk over. You're like, just walk over and dump your beer over his head behind him.
Like this, because he's so tall.
Go get a chair.
And
Go
then
get a stool
dump the
from the
beer
bar and
on Warren Sapp's head, and see what happens.
Did you see? He's gonna clean up. He's got that lawsuit.
Yeah,
he's gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
he needs to pull back.
Doug Ford has always been though one of those like irritable guys where it's just like for example, like when weed was legalized, Ontario taxes weed like it's one of the highest provinces to tax weed, and people are like, "Why are you taxing weed?" And it's like, "Oh, so you want to fight about it, huh? All right." And it's like, "No, we just okay."
I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen here. You know, President Trump ran on a mandate to create more jobs, keep inflation and low and lower cost. It's going to work totally opposite. Plants will close down within a week. Assembly plants in Michigan, which is a red state. Manufacturing will stop. And the people of the
you sure
U.S.,
about
which
that, Dougie?
You want to
'Cause
try?
fucking
You feeling-
Toyota's already moving all of the production for the new Civic from Mexico to the U.S.
Do not play a game with chicken with us. You got nothing. You got nothing.
absolutely love the American people. They're going to be paying more. The market is going to go downhill faster than the American bobsled team. It's going to be
Your markets, not our markets. Your markets are gonna go down. Our markets will be fine.
Disaster.
Buy the dip.
You're telling me that Canada's not for sale, and we're telling you we are not buying Canada. We are leasing it with an option to buy.
For both countries, we're your largest trading partner. I don't want to respond, but we will respond.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Doug. It's like we're your largest trading partner because 90% of your fucking exports come to us. It's like 97% of their crude oil comes here.
Joke's on you, Doug. We don't need your syrup. We have Vermont.
It's true. The gays in Vermont will make the syrup. We have no problems.
They say they won't be selling us oil, and that makes me upset. I guess we will have to be drilling our own. Fracking it is.
like they've never seen before. You need our uranium, you need our potash, you need our high-grade nickel. I will stockpile our high-grade nickel at 50%.
No, bud. You need us to buy it.
Yeah, we don't need it from you, you idiot.
Of your military and manufacturing needs, your aluminum, the steel, the lumber. It will be an absolute disaster. And this is all due to one per.
Genocide Circus, Warren Sapp versus Bob Sapp. Who wins? Bob Sapp.
Bob Sapp?
He's a fighter.
Oh, in a fight.
Yeah, in a fight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Bob Sapp.
Yeah.
Person, that's President Trump. I have talked to endless governors, Republican governors and Democrats, senators and Congress people. I love the U.S. I lived there for 20 years.
Where?
They're all saying this is the craziest thing that someone could ever do.
Yeah, they're all Democrats, dude. Just hey, Trump, we don't care. We don't like you. Shut up.
Well, sir,
it's going to create massive problems.
Well, let me ask you. You said a couple of things here I want to ask you about. First of all, you said that you will respond. Help me understand what you expect the Canadian Prime Minister might do and what you yourself might do as the leader of a province there in Canada.
What are you going to do?
Well, we'll respond strongly.
How?
And we don't
What does that
want to.
mean, though? What does that
Not going to
mean?
buy our liquor?
On the critical minerals, I will stop shipments going into the U.S.
Oh,
for
well,
nickel.
that's
It will
fine.
shut
We
down.
were about to close a deal with Russia and
That's
Ukraine.
the thing. Oh, the rumor mill is that it's already been signed and he'll be announcing it tonight at the State of the Union. So we got minerals.
SpaghettiOs.
We got
and
minerals.
we also have more oil than you, technically. Like Canada has a lot of oil, but we have a lot of oil too. It's just a matter of turning that switch back on and pulling our
Here's
own
the thing.
oil
You know
out
how
of
we just renamed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America? What if we just call it America 2? And say,
Electric Boogaloo.
we'll call it that. And then that's it. It's super easy. We can stop us. You have 63 planes, and they're ours.
You know what? Canada can keep Ontario and what's the
Quebec.
one? What's the one? Where's the one where?
Okay.
Where's the one? Where's the one that the capital where they had the trucker thing? It was Ottawa.
That's Ottawa. That's Ontario. That's in Ontario.
So the whole province. You guys, all right. You guys can keep Ontario. We're taking the rest of Canada.
No. Hear me out, Mersh. No. You want Ontario. Ontario grows very, very good weed. You don't want Quebec.
French Canadians.
You don't want the territories with all the Eskimos.
You don't want
like
the
what are you
Eskimos.
gonna do with that?
But if we take
And then-
Saskatchewan, we can get Brock Lesnar back. He'll be ours.
Yeah,
again.
no. You can have Saskatchewan because
I
the
don't think
wheat,
you
it's all
buy the
it's all
people.
wheat.
I don't think people
But-
are yours.
But just one condition that we ask of you is if you're going to take Canada is when you take British Columbia, can you kill all the hippies?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to do that anyway. So
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, it's not even a
awesome.
big deal.
Hey,
That's-
welcome, bud.
Yeah.
Manufacturing, because 50% of the nickel you use is coming out of Ontario. I've ordered our bureaucrats to cut off tens of billions of dollars of contracts.
This fucking retard's trying to win a fucking trade war by making less money.
Did you hear?
Oh no, they're cutting off our nickel supply. What are we going to do? I was thinking the other day, what are we going to do without nickel?
Did you know Trump's already replied, right?
The backbone of our metallurgy industry, nickel.
Saw Trump's
You got
reply?
the tweet already?
Yeah. Okay, okay, if they want to stop energy imports and all this stuff, Trump was like, well, most of Canada's stuff is cloud services are in the U.S. We'll just shut it off. We'll just shut it off. We'll shut off all your cloud services. Good luck. I mean, that's hilarious.
Really funny.
Contracts that we have with the U.S.
Also,
we
nice
are the
threats,
largest
dude. Oh
purchaser
no,
of
I guess we'll have to make U.S. steel again. Oh no, I guess we'll have to make stuff here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. That's the whole point of a tariff.
alcohol in the world. We buy over 3,600 products from 35 states. I talked to the governor of Kentucky and Mitch McConnell. Don't touch.
We don't care.
And listen here,
Mitch McConnell.
Listen here, eh? We got no problem eating Aldi brands for the rest of our lives, eh?
Yeah.
Our bourbon. I'm going after absolutely everything, and I don't want to. We keep the lights.
These people like Zelenskyy and him, they have no power, and they just have. You can't be tough when you have
kicking and
nothing.
screaming.
You have nothing.
on the 1.5 million homes and manufacturing in New York, in Michigan, and in Minnesota. If he wants to destroy our economy and our families, I will shut down the electricity going down to the U.S. And I'm telling you, we will do it. It's unfortunate. I would rather ship you more electricity, ship you more critical minerals. I want to ship you more energy.
We don't want to buy it anymore.
No, we're good.
We'll get our own energy.
No,
we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Can I read you my favorite Trump response to all of this today? Please explain to Governor Trudeau of Canada that when he puts on a retaliatory tariff on the U.S., our reciprocal tariff will immediately increase by a like amount.
That's equivalent to the wall just got 10 feet higher. That's equivalent to that. That's it.
He's literally doing the, you got an hour of detention. Hey, you want to go for 2?
Mess with the bull, get the horns. Okay, this one's fun.
Breaking news right now. President Donald Trump just ordering a pause on all U.S. military aid to Ukraine in its war against Russia. Last week.
Can I add some context to this?
Sure.
Because I was reading about this last night. This pause applies not only to, any like future stuff, anything that's been sitting in Poland and anything that's already in transport is also, that's part of it. They're not getting any stuff that was already on its way either.
That sucks because they had already sold it to the cartel.
Yeah, exactly. So we have pallets of M16s just sitting in a fucking warehouse in Poland.
I'd rather
not giving it to the
I'd
Ukrainians.
rather them be there.
I know.
President Trump had a contentious meeting.
But let's, a little column.
Look, listen, I understand what you're saying, Virgie, but I really hate Zelenskyy. So just please allow me to have this.
No. I'm super stoked on it too. It's pretty awesome.
Because I hate this fuck. I fucking hate him.
I'll go one further. I literally hate Ukrainians now.
Yeah, me too.
They've made me fucking hate
and
them,
I don't
dude.
want to.
It's weird. It's all because of one guy.
Yeah, exactly.
One guy made me hate your whole country.
It's because every interaction I have had with a Ukrainian since this shit started has been, yeah, but we're getting your tax money, so fuck you. And it's like, all right, cool, yeah, awesome.
Okay, here you go. Check this out.
Our top stories, JD Vance has just been interviewed on Fox News about the confrontation in the Oval Office with Volodymyr Zelenskyy. In an interview with Fox, the US Vice President reflected on the incident that really sent shockwaves around the globe.
As we kept on going back and forth, I tried again to say, well, maybe we should have this conversation in private. And the president was like, nope, actually, I don't want to have it in private anymore. I want to have this actual conversation in public for the American people to see. And I do think that there was...
Which was a very good move. With Trump, it was a very good move. Because, let him bury himself. Like, I really do think with Zelenskyy got so comfortable that all these people puffing some, like even Lindsey Graham, for example, puffing so much smoke up his ass that he really thought that he was this invincible war hero. Like in his head, he really thinks it.
Yeah.
So when he went in there and he got this reality shock, like I normally can say whatever I want, and
then
you guys do it.
And then he felt so betrayed when even Lindsey Graham was like, I know, I can't believe he'd say something like that. And he's like, wait a minute, you son of bitch.
You know what, Trump? I was telling Trump forever not to trust this little midget.
He turned on him so
fast. Did you hear fucking Zelenskyy say that maybe Lindsey Graham should become a Ukrainian citizen? That way his voice will have more weight. Basically calling him gay. And then I think Lindsey Graham quote tweeted and he goes, "Yeah, but we'll listen to what you say when you're actually get elected in." Like pointing at him in an election. So I like it when gay guys fight. I think it's funny.
Sass. Yeah. There's a fucking saucer of milk.
Yeah.
American people to see. And I do think that there was just a certain sense of, there was a lack of respect, there was a certain sense of entitlement, and most importantly, look, we can look past all of that stuff, but the president has set a very clear goal for his administration. He wants the killing to stop. And I think that it's very important that President Zelenskyy and of course President Putin too, they've both got to come to the negotiating table, and that's ultimately where things broke apart. I really don't care what President Zelenskyy says about me or anybody else, but he showed a clear unwillingness to engage in the peace process that President Trump has said is the policy of the American people and of their president. That's the real breakdown, is I think Zelenskyy wasn't yet there, and I think frankly now still isn't there, but I think he'll get there eventually. He has to.
Yeah, he has to because he doesn't have a fucking choice. That's why he has to.
Did you guys see all the Europeans going, fuck you, fuck the U.S., we'll stand with Ukraine? And then Keir Starmer had this big talk with Ukraine, and they were like, yeah, we're going to come up with a deal, and then kindly present it to Donald Trump and hope he goes for it.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you know, we still got to run it past America.
But enough. But exactly. But enough. Enough. We're done. We're fucking done. We're done. Let's see.
Hello, everybody. Gather around.
With hundreds of jobs cut,
I can't believe how many people we have here. It's just wonderful.
protest organizer and former Congressman David Skaggs worries about what will be lost along with the people and positions.
What is going on now is going to affect the Boulder community at large, its economy, its sense of itself.
Late last week, the Trump administration eliminated hundreds of jobs from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, including staff in Boulder.
Because you're wearing a mask outside. You're wearing you want me to have sympathy for you, and you're still wearing a mask outside. No. You people all deserve to be fired. Every single fucking one of you.
Job is to protect us all.
I would rather go back to having fucking some Native American, listen to the winds before needing any of you people again.
NOAA are the people who are there at midnight when there's a big storm coming.
Also, I feel like I don't need you guys, and I'll tell you why too. I've lived on beach like a big chunk of my life, or lived near beaches at least. I don't know about you, but like you can feel when something's coming.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even need to check the weather. You can feel the barometric pressure drop. Like when you go outside and you can feel it dropping, and you're like, oh boy. And then you just look in any direction and up, and you'll see a wall coming, and you go, oh buddy, okay. And then you start bringing your fucking umbrellas and shit inside. It's that simple.
Yeah. Like something like AOC seeing her wall coming.
But I'm just saying, why are we spending billions of dollars a year? We just look up.
We're 5 away from being at 1,000 again on YouTube. I just want to point that out.
Why would you point that out?
Protesters worry their loss
Just saying, maybe some people on Rumble go hop over there for a second.
leave a bigger storm to worry about.
So when you think of NOAA and you think of the cuts that are happening, think that they're taking away our protection.
Sure.
Good.
I
Fine. I don't like. Hey, none of us use protection, so you don't have to worry about that.
Nope.
All right. So that's easy.
Never been a problem.
Merce
for
is
me.
really big into stealthing.
Gotta do it
Big.
sometimes.
He's a big stealther.
Because they insist sometimes.
And then you penis doesn't. It's not me. It's my dick doesn't want to work with this condom. I don't know what you want me to do here.
The Chamber of Commerce estimates Boulder is home to 12,000 employees associated with federal
Ugh, get rid of all of them.
organizations or agencies.
Far too many, right?
Yeah.
It's like, why is there 12,000 people employed by the federal government?
Anywhere.
So we're very sensitive to the
You look very sensitive, trust me. You're a very sensitive man.
decisions that are being made about the cuts in those federal jobs and the important services that they provide.
Dude, and that's the other thing. Like, the left in general, but like another way to, the reason there's so many federal jobs is it was another way to keep unemployment unofficially down. Like,
Because it artificially made the jobs numbers look good, but it also created a certain class of voter.
Right, and then our taxes had to be raised to be able to pay for all these federal jobs, and that's the problem.
And then we
that's
needed
the
more
issue.
federal jobs to vote for more Democrats to increase
Yeah.
the taxes
Yeah.
so that we can bloat the union more, and then we get more federal workers. And so on and so forth.
And they tell two friends.
And they tell two friends.
John Taylor with the chamber says those federally funded positions generate $2.5
Yeah, by the way, your
billion
mountains are ugly without snow on them.
Wait, those federally funded positions to $2.5 billion in economic impact.
annually in economic impact.
So
what does that mean?
That means it costs us $2.5 billion.
Wow, that was a really weird way to say that, right?
Yeah.
Concerned about the impact that would have on our
Okay, but why do you look like Michael Eisner? Like, what's going on?
economy locally, the small businesses, as well as the larger sort of impact that they would have on just the character of our community.
Of Colorado's 30 federally funded labs, Boulder is home to more than half.
And we need research. We would have never been first to the moon without research.
Well, here's the thing about that one. And it's funny you bring that one up.
Former employees know what will be gone with the people behind the job.
The thing is, we just threw away all the stuff and forgot how to go back. We threw it away, and we forgot how to go back.
We don't have that kind of technology.
Not anymore.
25.
Yeah, we retaped over the tapes of the fucking greatest human accomplishment.
Okay, look, I hear you, and that fucking, I understand what you're saying, but somebody had to record Howdy Doody, dude, and it's like, tapes are expensive.
I was gonna actually say like fucking SummerSlam '98. Look, I only had one tape left.
And when you look at the VHSs, when they cut out and you see a little bit of the other one,
it was Stone Cold Steve
So you're
Austin
watching Stone Cold about to stun somebody, and then it cuts, you see one small, and then back.
I understand it was the only copy of the moon landing, okay? But this was Stone Cold versus The Undertaker, Highway to Hell match, all right? And I had one tape.
I understand.
And I stand by my decision.
You're right. You made the right choice.
You
Also,
think you're
quick question,
special?
woman.
You do. I can see it.
The service is going to suffer.
A quick question, ma'am, who's costing me fucking taxpayer dollars. How much extra did they pay for that embroidery on your shirt? It's kind of big.
Well, she's kind of, to be fair, she's kind of small, and she could speak to spirits or something.
With thousands more still in federal positions across the city, an effort to protect those who have protected the community for so many years.
Together, I hope we can make our voices and our unhappiness heard.
I hear you. Here's the problem, though. I don't care. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
care.
all we hear.
Yeah.
That's why no one cares.
Yeah, guys, shut up. You're not going to get any sympathy from me if you keep bitching all the time.
You know, like, no matter how good a show actually is, the more people you hear recommend it, you just spitefully don't want to watch the show. That's what these people do every day.
I probably won't. I'll probably will not end up seeing Severance for like 6 years because of how much everyone keeps talking about it, and I'm like, I'll check.
At this point, Mersh, you just wait till it's done, and see how people react to the final episode. If everyone's
that's kind of
angry,
what I do with every show now. It's what I wish I'd done with Game of Thrones.
Yes, I
what
know.
a fucking waste of that was
Holy
such a
shit.
waste of an investment of time.
Yeah, it's the same reason I don't watch Virgie's show. You know?
I totally understand.
Chaplain Grunt says, sorry, a little bit late for your own time. Someone made a custom emergency alert video for the U.S. annexation of Canada way before Trump got elected, and the comments are pretty fucking good. Okay, 7:15. All right, let me grab it. I'm going to grab that, and mostly your video is going to get played here, especially because you're also a Locals member, and Locals members get extra VIP treatment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just so you know. And Patreon wants to do, both of them. It's not just one or the other, just so you know. Okay. Oh, this really is like an old school, already, so it's 7:15. Here it is.
United in the face of adversity.
Here you go.
Let the world witness the strength of the Canadian people. United in the face of adversity.
Okay.
This is a message to all American citizens of the former Canada. In less than an hour, the mission to take over the territory will be launched. We've come to free you from your unbearable situation, which has now lasted for more than a decade. We guarantee you a better life in the greatest country in the world. Do not panic and follow all the indications given through the traditional media. Any form of resistance will not be tolerated. The U.S. Armed Forces have orders to treat anyone opposing this transition as an enemy of the state, punishable by capital punishment.
Amen.
If
You should really just post this online and see how many fucking Canadian people really fall for it. Mike, see most
Broadcast it.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a year-old video. Like that guy predicted it.
Yep. He must work on The Simpsons. Amber just donated $20. That's
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
And 12-pack. Oh no, that was an old donation. You're not gonna get extra love. I already read yours, 12-pack, but still, you gave $20 before. Whatever. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate it. Shut up, Virgie. Don't fuck off.
President Trump's tariffs on Mexico and Canada are now in effect this morning, with the new tariffs on China beginning next week.
Yeah, economists say the new trade restrictions could end up costing families.
They posted it in 360. It's not YouTube downgrading it. That's how they posted it.
Wow.
Eyewitness News reporter Irene Cruz is live in Burbank with those details. Irene.
Come on, Irene.
Yeah, John and Rachel, good morning. Expect some of your regular costs to go up. Experts are warning that it could cost households an extra $2,000 per year. And President Trump is putting a 10% tax on goods coming from China. And he's putting a 25% tax on goods coming from Mexico and Canada.
We are ready should the U.S. decide to launch their trade war.
You want a real one, too? Keep it up.
Yeah, come on.
Keep it up. Come on.
We will be ready. We are not looking for this. We're not seeking this. There's a level of unpredictability and chaos.
Yeah, well, those truckers weren't seeking for you to freeze their bank accounts.
Yeah.
I'm just
Remember
saying,
that?
like, fuck off.
You were real nice back then.
That comes out of the Oval Office, and we will be dealing with it.
You heard the Canadian foreign minister there. Canada is responding with a tariff of their own, 25% on all American goods. China even implementing their own tariffs of up to 15% on U.S. products. China, Canada, and Mexico are our largest trading partners. Economists say President Trump's tariffs are paid for by American businesses. That cost is then passed down to consumers.
I know the American businesses that were initiating all these DEI programs and shit. Like, see, the problem is that all the things that you're saying have been just, especially the last 4 years, or 8 total, but 4 specifically, we're destroying every major corporation was destroying our life. So I'm sorry. I mean, this isn't the 2001 Republican Party. Corporations are people too. Fuck them. They didn't give a shit about us.
Yeah, no.
They were firing people for not getting the vax. Go fuck off.
We've been fucking eating a big shit sandwich.
Yeah, so sorry that I don't feel fucking bad for them either.
The auto industry will also be affected. Financial experts warn it may cost an extra $3,000 for a new car on average. But Trump,
I mean, not if you're buying American.
says we need these tariffs and that the U.S. has been getting ripped off, claiming Canada and Mexico aren't doing enough to stop illegal immigration and fentanyl shipments.
The idea is come to America.
Can I ask a genuine question? Because, I don't know much about this kind of stuff. So let's say there's the tariffs, right? So the tariffs are basically any goods coming from outside of America get taxed extra, right? So that you guys make, right? So what does that say about like people like, for example, Elon Musk, where a lot of the manufacturing of Tesla cars is like in Asia or in places like that? Like he's fine to bring stuff in with no problem because he's American and it's all being made out there.
No.
And,
You have to make it in America.
It has to be made here.
Yeah.
So tariffs would affect any outside.
Yes. And even if you're an American tariff for those products.
Okay, I just want to understand.
If you're a foreign business and you're making your shit here, you're not going to be subject to the tariffs.
Correct.
You're making
them here.
Oh, okay. So
Toyota's a great example. Toyota has factories where they build cars in America. They're not an American company, but they build cars here. And the trucks, for example, that are built here will not be. You know what I mean?
Okay,
cool.
Tariffs are paid on import, Pessy. So
Yeah.
the materials that come in will get tariffed.
Okay, so a lot of software companies might take a big fucking hit, basically.
Technically, I don't. Well, like most software is sold digitally now, so like it's not technically imported.
Sorry, I meant like the I meant like the computer hardware and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah, that's
and all
getting tariffed to shit. Dog.
Oh yeah, chips are going up.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That new video card's gonna cost you an arm, a leg, and another leg.
Yeah.
GPU's going up.
I mean, rumor has it that Trump's going to talk about having a crypto reserve, the U.S. having a crypto reserve. Well, no matter how you believe that or not, I'm just saying, maybe put some money in there just for a little bit.
In America, build for the American customers in order to bring production to America.
Now back out here live, costs could go up on things like electronics, food, beverages, oil, and gas.
Everything's already expensive. The problem is it's already expensive.
Everything's
I get
already,
it.
yeah.
I
At
get
this
it.
point, crash it down.
Fuck.
A 60-inch 4K TV is like $500 now. If that gets like, it's more expensive, it's $600. That's still way cheaper than it would have been 10 years ago.
Well, you know what I do? I'm going to calm down with one of my Johnny Apple gummies.
Boom.
Johnny Apple.
I've been promoting the shit shit out of them
Me
at
too.
night.
Me too. During
on
the day.
Nightwave.
JohnnyApple.com. Promo code ROTC is going to get you 20% off their fine products. Take some lazy days, man. Those are great. Took a lazy day last night. Oof. Chilled the fuck out. It was great. It was great. Highly recommended. Mind meld during the day keeps you going. And, of course, the deep sleep will fucking knock you the fuck out. And they taste good. They also very, very good. So JohnnyApple.com. Promo code ROTC to get your 20% off. Merce, tell them about Patreon and Locals.
Well, first, I want to tell you also about ROTCstore.com, where you can get swagged out with all kinds of cool shit with us. It's pretty dope. You can go there as well. Or if you want to just support this show, go to revengeofthesis.locals.com or patreon.com/we're not sorry. $7 a month. Either way you do it, either side of this thing. And you get all the same stuff. You get the premium episodes. You have a whole archive of old episodes. And now the, the commercial-free podcast.
Yeah, the commercial-free podcast version
show.
is there, yes.
It's all available for you for $7 a month. Join our Cool Dude Club.
Hell yeah.
By signing up and supporting the program.
I want to be a cool dude, that's for sure.
Who doesn't want to be a cool dude?
We'll be right back. Stay where you are.
5, 6, 7, 8. Trident gum is the chewiest gum. Give it to your friends and chew it with your teeth. Your teeth are bones that live outside. They hang from your lips like bats. Oh, I'll tie bones. I'll tie bones. Never forget, teeth are tie bones. They bones that you wash. And when you're a kid, they fall from your head. And to make things less weird, we say they got stolen by a demon. That's your parent. No. Trident. That was just it's just so stupid.
To make it less weird, we say that got taken by a demon that your parents know.
It really is crazy, right? If you think about it. Second hour, ROTC, thank you for staying with us. We do appreciate it.
I think people forget a lot of this stuff, like the Tooth Fairy, like Easter Bunny stuff. These were just things we invented. I think what people don't understand is like during like the frontier age, we were all very bored.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much just in between farming and dying at like 11 of
And
like
then dying while you're farming.
Yeah, it's, we had like little things like, oh, the Tooth Fairy. It's like something.
Let's see here. That's not yet. I'm gonna stall someone, but not yet. Okay, first. Jason Whitlock agrees with us.
I know people like Andrew Tate. I've
Oh
been
my God, is
friends
that
with
really
people
Jason
like
Whitlock?
Andrew Tate.
Can I just, I'm sorry. I honestly, I don't know what it is, but when you pull this clip up, I thought this was somebody doing Jason Whitlock. Like
I thought it was Isaiah.
He almost looks kind of unreal. Like I was looking, going, is that makeup? Is somebody doing a Jason Whitlock? Oh no, that's just Jason Whitlock.
AI.
That's what I mean.
I know people like Andrew Tate. I've been friends with people like Andrew Tate. That's why I can recognize exactly what Andrew Tate is. He's not some conservative influencer promoting the patriarchy and the manosphere. He's a pimp.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to avoid the consequences of being a pimp.
Thank you, sir.
Fucking based.
Thank you,
He's
sir.
right. And somehow he's a respected member of the conservative influencer community. I'm baffled by it.
You know, Jason Whitlock is a full Negro. I'm half a Negro, so I know better than him.
I think he should just bite his own business. Did you see? He was like, they asked him about Portnoy. Patrick Bet David had him on and just sucked his dick for like fucking half hour. Yeah, but he was like, what do you, because I guess Dave Portnoy was like, came out and was like, why are we bringing the Tate brothers to the United States? And he's just like, yo, you all look, Dave Portnoy's a cock. Like, he was just doing that whole angle, and it's just, hate him. I hate
But I'm really
I hate
not.
the Tates.
Because when we talk about the Uniparty, and people love to talk about the Uniparty, Republicans and Democrats working together, they don't apply the Uniparty to this sexual nihilism, this sexual perversion.
Well, sexual nihilism is the name of my scene band, and I really do not like that he took it.
Cult that we have going on in America. You can see it in Hollywood, and we can all wag our finger at it. Oh, look, they gave a porno Best Picture. There go the bad guy. It's the leftists. It's the Hollywood elite. It's also us. Because Mikey Madison just won Best Actress for playing a whore, a hooker, an escort. And Andrew Tate for the past 10 years. And certainly in the last 5 since he got into trouble, he's been the best actor in social media, pretending like he's not a pimp and trying to use, I'm the leader of the red pill movement. I'm telling young men how to be men. They're trying to persecute me because of what I stand for men and how I'm against.
You stand for nothing. Bro, the Tate stuff is bullshit. You hear all the stuff he says.
Jason, you suck at chasing clout, bro. You're not gonna. Here's the thing, bro. You're not gonna get all that clout, and you're definitely not going to get a Bugatti this way.
Yeah, no.
I was going to let you drive it.
So, here's the thing. I have something for us. I know you love it.
Buona sera, it is me, Chris.
All right, we're back to the OG.
Back to Chris. We're
Okay.
back to Chris.
Fuck, I love that we're getting the band back together.
Oh, it's so great.
I love my mother.
I hate my brother. So let's get after it
and have us
Good fucking bread.
Fucking bread.
Okay, guys. Let me, here you go.
When you look at Byron Donalds, do you say, irregardless of how you feel about...
No, he
I had to play. I know. I had to play it for you. I had to play it for you. I knew it. I knew Merce was gonna fucking lose it when he heard it.
Oh
I
my
knew it.
God.
I knew it.
What do I mean by irregardless?
When Merce does the joke, he does the irregardless as a joke, right? He actually did the bit, dude. He did the irregardless. Irregardless.
Byron Donalds, whatever happened there.
It's fucking retarded.
This is great. Both of the brothers are going to be on all the time. I'm so excited.
Oh my God! So what happened? Irregardless.
Okay, let's see.
Look at Byron Donalds. Do you say, irregardless of how you feel about...
Okay, no, we're going to get through it. I'm sorry. Okay. We got this.
Look at Byron Donalds. Do you say...
You know how how can you be on a show with Stephen A. Smith and be the stupid one? Like, how does...
how
does that happen?
Hey. He hasn't said anything
Let him
yet.
cook?
Yeah, he hasn't said anything yet. Let's not count our chickens before they roost.
Okay, let's see. Let's try.
It's a tart off.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Here we go. We can do this. Guys, we can do this.
When you look at Byron Donalds, do you say, irregardless of how you feel about him?
Just we got to get through it, guys.
Look
Come
at
on.
Steven's face. He rolled his eyes. Steven rolled his eyes when he said irregardless.
Let's see.
Say, irregardless of how you feel about him. I can take him.
Byron Donalds?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I think, I listen, I've watched him get interviewed. I've watched him speak. And although I don't like his flagrant support of Trump, where he shoves aside just anything that Trump has done, when you get into the weeds talking politics with this man.
He's such a wannabe. Like
He really thinks he wants to get in that world.
He's so like raw. He's so out of his depth, you know?
About what
You better be
conservatives...
careful. You don't want to end up being a black Keith Olbermann.
But hear me out. How much money would you give to have these two do a show together, like once a week? Once a week, do a show together. You know how much content we would have if these two did a show once a week together?
Have these two on a show together.
Yeah.
what conservatives offer compared to Democrats. I find it very difficult to imagine a Democrat in front of him being able to beat him on the issues, because I think he knows what he's talking about, and I think he speaks in a way that resonates with an audience.
So you're saying he's well spoken.
Yeah. You're not allowed to say it. He could say, I mean, he's allowed, I think.
The facts. He has inside knowledge about what takes place, and on top of it all, he has the personality where he's feisty enough to come back at you and resonate with a viewing audience. I don't see a lot of that on the Democratic side. Josh Shapiro, I think, is a star, has that kind of potential. He's entrenched in Pennsylvania.
By the way, all of Steven's fucking takes, all of his fucking takes are just what he heard other people say.
Well, what he read in the paper that morning.
Yeah. All right. Hold on, Mersh. Give me a second.
Oh, boy.
It is
Got it all today.
Andrew.
Sorry, we have two.
And I have got this molto bene preso. I love my mother. I hate
so
my
stupid.
brother. So let's get after it and have us a
My brother's a retarded asshole.
It's so stupid.
All right, folks, I need you all to stop. Next up, will Detroit Pistons guard Malik Beasley score more or less than 16 and a half points? I'm going to go with more for that's.
Here you go.
17-minute there was a 17-minute video on Saturday where you announced that you was running for the mayor of New York. Why is now the right time to return?
Can I tell you our entire the universe that we cover has just been merging.
Imploding?
It's like converging.
I blame Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he banged his mom, it started the whole.
It's yeah.
The dimensional merge started then.
It's like Southland Tales, when when the two Stiflers touch each other and the world ended or whatever.
Turn to politics in your eyes, sir.
Well, I wasn't planning on returning to politics, Steve.
Yeah, you had to.
I was.
But it turned out that I didn't test well with audiences to do a show. So really, I had no choice but to get back into politics. Turns out I'm not good at anything else.
I did my tour of duty and then some. I was Housing and Urban Development Secretary in the Clinton administration for 8 years. New York Attorney General. I was governor. And then I found out there was something called life, after working in public service so hard all my...
All you did, by the way, public service to him was going to every single fucking sports event that he wanted in New York City for free in a fucking skybox, driving around in fucking limos because he was the fucking governor, eating at fucking Peter Luger's whenever he fucking feels like it.
Sounds awesome.
Can
I be governor?
Yeah, it's fucking fuck off. Being governor, listen, governors get fat. Look at DeSantis getting fat.
Sometimes they get nipple rings, too.
Well, that's just what gets him off.
A life. And I had a good few years spending time with family, doing some traveling. I was enjoying myself. But I am really worried about what's happening in New York City.
These black people are out of control. Whoa, Andrew.
Whoa, hey, hold on a second.
No, I meant the mayor, the one guy, the one black guy.
That one black guy's out of control.
Frankly, not just New York City, cities all across the
If you think I'm racist, you should hear my brother at Thanksgiving.
nation. But I'm worried about what's happening in New York City. And I was HUD secretary, as I mentioned. I know.
I mean, you're fucking the Cuomo Thanksgiving must be fucking amazing, though.
It's
right?
got to be great, man.
It's got to be amazing.
I would give anything to just be there, just to be a fly on the wall.
Yo, Andrew, hey, fucking, my daughter's dating a moolie now. What do I mean by that?
What do I mean by that?
Those cities, I know the
See,
trajectory.
I'm actually going to kill him. What do I mean by that? I mean, I'm going to murder him.
Of cities, and the trajectory is not good for New York City. You know, post-COVID, people.
Yeah, post-COVID. Let's talk about COVID. Let's talk about nursing homes and COVID. You want to talk about it?
I mean,
Andrew, he's trying to trick you. Don't talk about COVID.
No, talk about COVID. Let's talk about COVID.
You don't want to have this conversation.
People can be anywhere, Stephen. They don't have to be in a city. It's not like the old days where you're captured. They can move.
His campaign manager is slamming her fucking headphones into the desk like Dick Masterson.
And it's funny because his campaign manager was Zelensky's one that quit, the ambassador.
Oh,
so now,
God,
can you imagine? She's like, God damn it.
They can do remote work. They can do Zoom. And
They could do the Zoom.
If you can stay home and do that, well, then maybe you can move to North Carolina.
Remember when
You
this
can move
idiot put New York State into the fucking hand sanitizer business?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
to Florida. You can move to Colorado. So
You don't want some New York branded hand sanitizer?
I actually wanted some. I wanted to get my hands on some.
They were shutting down like liquor production places to make hand sanitizer. God.
And they were having prisoners do it, remember?
Those COVID years were so fucking weird, man. Looking back, like how fucking weird they were, right?
dynamics have changed, and then the quality of life in New York City has really deteriorated.
You fucked up the city from when you were governor. You made the city worse. It fell to shit under your watch, fuckhead. I hate him more than his brother. I think I hate him more than his brother.
Yes. No, 100%.
He has a higher body count.
Yeah. I mean, Chris is more obnoxious to a certain extent, but Andrew's like a real scumbag.
Yeah, all right.
Chris is the hothead.
Yeah. All right. Okay, this one's funny.
Get right to that breaking news and the 30 officers who are now facing
Hey, it's the guy.
It's the guy that's known for the rape.
Uh-huh.
You can say that.
You can say that because he is known for the rape.
News and the 30 officers who are
Imagine
now
being known for a rape you didn't even get to do.
Yeah.
You didn't get your money's worth.
facing charges.
Our Mark Cota-Robles joins us live from the newsroom with the details. Mark.
Yeah, Giovanna and Mark, these really are some wild charges. Those 30 detention officers at Los Padrinos Juvenile Hall in Downey have been charged with child endangerment and abuse, conspiracy, and battery.
They were having gladiator fights.
That's awesome.
The indictment alleges
To be honest, though, I've heard.
Are you not entertained?
There have been stories about shit like this for years coming out of the juvie system, like across
Yeah,
the
yeah,
country.
yeah. I've seen sleepers. Kevin Bacon fucked the shit out of those kids.
They do that too.
Officers allowed and in some cases encouraged these fights to occur, all involving youth inmates. How many exactly? Allegedly 69 of these
69 of them?
gladiator-style fights between July and December of 2023 impacting
Let's be
100.
honest here. Did these officers start a child gladiator ring, or were they already fighting and they just gave them some
And they
instructions?
started throwing some money.
They just started a sports bet book, it sounds like.
143 victims.
My joke would be, Mersh, my money's on the black one. I'm kidding, obviously. They're all the black.
Oh, no, you're right. We forced these kids in juvie to fight each other.
I put my money on the Mexican guy with face tattoos every single time.
That's like saying that's like saying, oh yeah, we forced these people to fuck each other when they were in drug rehab.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, bro.
Codependent relationships did that.
No.
Those youth inmates ranging in age from 12 to 18, according to Attorney General Rob Bonta.
12? Okay, look, the teenage, but 12-year-olds are just fucking flinging fists at each other?
His office, the Department of Justice, got involved after video footage of an actual fight leaked just over a year ago. Bonta spoke
And that's fucked up, because if it's like the Bethesda system, you can't kill kids in those games.
Yeah, it's so annoying. Just let me do it. Even mods won't let you.
About an hour ago and described this as a deeply disturbing case.
Some officers are even seen laughing. And
Yeah, look, listen, it's not cool that they were doing it.
But it
was funny. Can we agree on that at least?
shaking hands with the young people involved.
I guarantee you deaths go up in these fucking facilities now, because before they were letting them fight and then they were breaking it up when shit got a little bit too much, I'm sure. You know what I mean? Now there's just going to be kids getting jumped and shit, fucking their heads kicked in.
Oh, yeah, Royce.
Watch-
DMs.
Okay.
In the video, the officers look more like referees or audience members at.
Oh, is that it?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there it is.
Southern California, right?
Yeah, yeah.
30 officers. Yep, this is it.
Is this the video? Okay, let's see.
30 officers
There
at
it
a
is, here it
juvenile
is.
detention facility in Southern California have been charged for their alleged roles in so-called,
Yo!
quote, gladiator fights between youth and their care. Surveillance video obtained by the LA Times shows several officers standing by as teens fight each other. Some officers can be seen stepping in to break up the fights. A grand jury indictment alleges that officers allowed nearly 70 fights to take place between July and December 2023 at Los Padrinos Juvenile Hall. More than 140 victims between the ages of 12 and 18 were involved.
We believe that this was planned, it was intended, there was a.
Cry more about it.
Yeah, I mean, good.
Kids are going to fight anyway.
I don't care.
You know, this morning there is backlash over Casey Anthony's new role on social media.
She's now calling herself an advocate for the people.
Okay, listen, the one thing that Casey Anthony has always been
I sent this
is an
over the
advocate.
weekend.
I know.
Oh,
I
this was
finally
good.
got to
I was so psyched.
He's
when
an
I saw this.
advocate for the people.
Okay. Good day, wake up anchor Tashani Whitlow looking into this. What's going on?
Good morning, Dan and Rosanna. It's a trial that captivated the nation nearly 14 years after the Florida mother was acquitted of murdering her 2-year-old daughter, Kaylee. Casey Anthony, the woman once called the most hated mom in America, is reintroducing herself
Well,
as
she's not a mother anymore.
legal advocate. And this TikTok video posted this weekend, which has nearly 3 million.
Question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still.
Yeah. No, agreed. I would play. I just want to make sure
Views.
that we're on the same page.
In it, Anthony said she has been a legal advocate since 2011. That's
for whom?
Or I don't know. I hope it's something with kids. That'd be really funny.
Yeah. For whom? Who's she a legal advocate for?
Same year, she was acquitted of murdering her daughter.
I am a legal advocate. I am a researcher. I've been in the legal field since 2011. And in this capacity.
Start, Casey.
Well, see, it's a funny story. Well, it's not very funny, but it's a story. See, they found my daughter under a kiddie pool, dumped with duct tape and a bag around her. And then they said that I killed her, which...
And she wasn't like Googling. She wasn't Googling any weird stuff, right?
No, like how to wrap your dead baby in duct tape that you murdered and then put it under a kiddie pool.
That's a very specific Google search. She had a very specific job, I guess.
Man, these motherfuckers still do that. I don't know how many times I still finally like watch these true crime things, and I'm like, man, so just right at your own computer, you just Googled how to strangle my wife.
Yeah.
You just went right there and did it, huh? Okay, that's cool.
And now AI will answer.
Yeah. Wow, so you dumped your body in a rural area, and you just brought your own cell phone with you, huh? The whole time. So it just pinged the whole way there back. That's okay, man.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
then how else is my Apple Watch gonna work?
Bro, I see these cases, and it's like it's one thing when you hear about like somebody who got popped back in 2008 for murdering their wife, and back then they're like, yeah, we pinged their cell phone and shit. And you're like, I didn't know they were that good with these fucking things. 2025 by now, I think you should know when you just beat someone to death and then wrap them in a sheet and then drive out and bring your own phone and their phone. You drive with their phone and your phone in the car the whole way. It's like, no, you know, it's not really hard to figure this out.
Listen to that Eminem song where he kills his wife.
I feel that it's necessary if I'm
Remember
going
the
to
guy
continue-
that killed his girlfriend, and then he tried to do a premiere stream on OBS during Christmas, and he was pretending to play like The Sims, but he was literally murdering his girl. It was very slick.
need to operate appropriately as a legal advocate.
No,
that
fucking BTK got caught, right?
He was live streaming on YouTube.
No,
on
BTK
Christmas?
would
He was.
like
He
leave.
was. He was the hot tub streamer. BTK ended up being a hot tub streamer on Twitch. Not many people know that.
Hi, my name's Dennis Rader, and these are my unboxing videos.
Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. All right, so I have a new Series X. I'm going to be opening it up. We're going to see what it looks like.
Oh, he does that old man lathe YouTube shit.
Yeah.
No, how did he get caught? I don't know.
He used to leave notes like for the police and shit, send them letters. And one time he asked them, "Hey, can you guys trace a CD if I send you a CD?" And they were like, no.
Man, what an idiot.
And then he sent him a CD that he burned on his computer.
No, there'd be no way to do that. I guess we just go ahead and send that.
Why don't you just send me an email? That's safer, actually.
Listen, if I come in person and drop it off, you promise not to arrest me? Yeah, dude. No, of course not.
Because, you know, this whole cat and mouse thing we're doing is really fun.
Yeah.
Can I call a timeout?
Yeah, seriously. Like Zach Morris.
I start to advocate for myself and also advocate for my daughter. For those of you who don't know,
She's
my name is
advocating for her
Casey
daughter.
Anthony.
She needs to be a voice for
You
her
think you
daughter.
can fix her?
No.
He says she plans to
There's no
talk about
fixing
Kaylee,
that. She's not broken, Mercer.
who would be 20 years old this year. She also plans to talk about her parents and her case.
I mean, I've heard about a late-term abortion, but this is ridiculous.
She also states she
I
intends
just
to...
remember this case, and I just remember the whole of America going like, "What a horrible thing!" But every guy in America was like, "That's a horrible thing." But I would fuck her.
Yeah.
use her platform to advocate for LGBTQ+ and women's rights. Casey is not an attorney. She did work for a private detective who worked on her defense team.
Nick Valentine.
So she was fucking
She
a
worked
private
for Nick
detective.
Valentine, yeah.
Now, the backlash from that video has been swift
Nice Coco Chanel brooch, by the way.
and strong. Some are accusing Casey Anthony of profiting from her infamy by offering posts on Substack. That's a
Look,
subscription-based...
I don't like her, and I think she probably killed her kid, but she was found not guilty, so she could profit in whatever way she wants,
And you're
right?
well, except as long as it's not directly from. Well, no.
No, she was
'Cause
found, not, guilty, so no, she could profit directly from it if she wants. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it might be distasteful, but you don't really have any leg to stand on here. The only thing you
Social-
can do is be mad about it, which all you're going to do, like these conservatives do every time they see gay sex on the internet, you're just going to signal boost the shit out of it.
How do they keep running in all the gay sex on the internet?
They find it all the time.
How do they keep finding all this
what's
gay
weird?
sex? It's super weird how they keep finding all this gay sex on the internet.
In my day-to-day life, I never come across as much gay sex as your standard conservative influencer.
And I'm friends with Virgie and Pessy. You guys are right though; they're the same guy. So it's really just masturbating. That's gay. Come on.
I mean, jerking off is the gayest act there is.
Her favorite hit at the box office this year? There's a good chance a woman was the star. From the
Yep, we know. That's why nobody watched movies this year.
Yeah, that's why it wasn't.
Yeah.
musical smash Wicked.
By the way, my favorite movie spin this year was the new Captain America one, the Brave New World.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, wow, Captain America Brave New World is shaping up to have the third best opening for a Captain America movie. And like somebody
Whoa, hold on, there's only been 4.
Somebody retweeted it. It was just like, LOL, there's been 4.
So you're telling me no one. By the way, from what I read from the reviews, like the movie was like cut up to shit. Like it was like people.
They reshot a bunch of it. I heard.
Yeah. You don't want to see Blacked in America?
No. Why? I don't understand. Right? He's just your Falcon. Why do you have to be a?
It should have been. It should have always been just like the fucking comic books. Where it should have just fucking been Bucky.
Bucky, right?
Bucky
Bucky's
makes
the
sense.
guy that-
He just makes sense.
Because he goes on his whole redemption arc.
Yeah,
Isn't that the whole
exactly.
goddamn point?
But instead because you need a black Captain America.
You're green. To the animated hit Moana 2.
They fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Don't worry, Pessy. We'll put you back on that train.
Oh, no, I remember. So I don't know if you guys read, I think it happened in the past week, but like a theater collapsed during a screening of the new Captain America. And it's like no one was hurt because there was only apparently like 2 people.
No one was hurt in a theater collapse.
no.
Okay, that's very funny. That's very funny.
Oh my god! Could you imagine if there was a theater collapse when Jurassic Park was in the theater?
Oh my god, the lives.
It would have been 9/11 numbers.
Yeah, or like a shooting during a Batman movie.
Yeah.
At Sunday's Academy
Like,
Awards.
That's like a Norm Macdonald joke. There's a fire at the Wicked screening at the AMC. Nobody died.
After landing in the top 5 in the domestic box office. And that's a huge deal. According to the Center for the Study of Women in Television and Film at San Diego State.
How much money was USAID giving them? Sounds like the name. I have no idea. I could be completely guessing here. But that sounds like the name of something that USAID or some sort of fucking federal grant was giving money to. I guarantee it. That sounds exactly like something. How is the government involved and what is it called?
Huge deal. According to the Center for the Study of Women in Television and Film at San Diego State,
The
42
Center
of the
for the Study of Women in Television and Film.
At San Diego State.
top 100 highest grossing movies in 2024 had a female protagonist.
Yeah, but movies aren't making as much money. See, but give me the overall box office of every year going down. It's not. No one's watching movies in theaters anymore.
Yeah, it's all streaming, man. Why they just steal it?
And it sucks because some theaters are really nice where they have like the reclining seats and they bring you food and you get what you drink. It's actually chill, but it's also like I don't want to leave.
I can't think of a movie.
No.
That I've wanted to see in theaters, except for that. I was thinking maybe that fucking Marky Mark one.
Oh, the one with
like it'd be a good theater one.
Oh, the one with
the one in the plane.
Mel Gibson. Yeah, my parents watched it. They said the movie was really good.
It matches the share of male
Top
protagonists.
100 grossing films in 2024. 42% were female. Yeah, films like British slut Lily Phillips takes her first BBC. Blonde petite small tits fake pussy blowjob.
Bessie was doing that from memory too. That's the best part.
The rest in the
But
top
Mind
100
Palace.
featuring ensemble casts. And it's a big jump from 2023 when the share was 28 female, 62 male. And there's gender parity among the Best Picture nominees too. 5 headlined by women, along with Wicked. There's Enora.
My Russian is terrible. I can't even roll my R's.
No. The Cinderella-like tale of a Brooklyn sex worker that's a
The Cinderella-like tale of a Brooklyn sex worker. What?
Yeah, you see this woman's speech apparently was all about like she stands with hookers and all this shit. It was weird.
Yeah, I stand with hookers too, but it cost me $1,000 in Vegas.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah. Well, I'm standing. They're not.
So apparently she gave this whole speech of how she stands with sex workers and all that. Apparently this movie is apparently very like right-wing coded, and it's like anyone that watches this, it doesn't it makes basically goes being a sex worker is a fucking miserable, awful experience.
Yeah. But again, she has to signal that sex work is good.
frontrunner for the top award. The Brazilian political thriller.
Also, by the way, I don't give a shit about people being hookers. I've never cared about that. That doesn't bother me. You know, I mean, yeah, if it was legal, I think that we wouldn't have to fucking deal with all these pimps and shit and stuff like that. But either way, I don't care. You know?
I'm still here.
O meu marido tá em perigo. Todo mundo tá em perigo.
Oh, this sounds like this is a
Controversial
great
Netflix
movie.
film Amelia Perez.
It's weird when Netflix movies win Oscars.
And the body horror movie The Substance.
There's been a slight.
Oh my God, you're right. This is disgusting. Look what it did to look what it did to her face. That's Demi Moore, right?
Oh my God.
Look what it did to Demi Moore's face. This is body horror. Oh my God.
You sons of bitches.
What happened in this movie? What happened to her face that it looks like this? Was it like a breakout?
So she plays an aging like aerobics TV personality. So like they make her look worse than she act. Don't worry, Royce. Demi Moore is still okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because they had to make her look like really shitty and aging.
Or did they just
compared
take her
to, like-
makeup off?
I was gonna say they probably just didn't give her as much makeup.
Or they stopped the adrenochrome for like a couple months.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Misuse of the substance.
About an aging film star who takes a drug to split herself with her younger personality. The substance also exposes the underlying challenges for women in the industry. Because when it comes to age, there are far fewer female actors getting jobs or characters on screen.
How is that possible if all your films just what? None of this makes any sense. Math doesn't add up.
It's women math.
For men, like in fellow nominee Conclave.
No. It's
no
our
such
fault that they just keep hiring the same 4 fucking women forever. It's our fault.
Again, and we'll say it again. Harvey Weinstein, not a great guy.
Amazing producer.
Here, let me give you an example. I'm about to show you a video, and I want you to remember something. This is from the new Snow White movie that's finally coming out. I want you to remember that in this video that you're about to watch, the woman on the right, who plays the evil queen, is supposed to be jealous of the beauty of the woman on the left, okay? Here you go. Let's watch it again.
Please welcome Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot.
She walks like Vince McMahon. Why is she walking like that? What is wrong with her? Like, everything about her's goofy, right?
She's awful.
But but she does, right? She walks like hold on. I got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the WWE,
Here we go.
Mr. McMahon.
Yeah, she's got the fucking floppy arms. She looks ridiculous.
She's like N64 McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
But also the dress is like doesn't fit her right. Like, look, man, I get it. She looks like a hammered truck. She's not like disgusting.
She's cute.
That's what I was gonna say.
But it's like Hollywood.
But
movies.
everything about like her arms like just flinging back. She looks like she's never worn heels in her life. She's just flawed. She looks like a quinceañera who doesn't normally have to wear a dress or like high heels. Well, that's not true. Hispanic women do that like when they're 12. So
Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot.
She walks like a sim.
Remember though, the woman on the right is jealous of the one on the left.
Yeah, well, she should be. Her grace, her elegance.
I got one. Hold on, let me send it to you.
Visual effects push the boundaries of what we see on screen.
One of these women wants to free Palestine.
The other's an IDF soldier.
Their work makes the impossible seem possible.
With breathtaking ambition, they create magic that wraps its arms around our wildest imaginations.
Here are the nominees for Best Visual Effects.
Okay, whatever.
Wow, you're not even presenting an award that matters, huh?
No.
Oof.
Well, to be fair, no awards matter. Let's read some of these donations. Kill Dots in Canada talking shit like you're calling your largest base of customers fucking retarded. Almost your guys' business model. Oh, shut up, retard. Genocide Circus. Oh, the Canadians are going to bomb the Baldwins in retaliation? I hope so. Bencho of Zona, Canadian Bacon 2.0. We still have a bone to pick after 1812. High irrational times. Scarface says, I want to point out that Chris Cuomo has a bachelor's from Yale and a law degree from Fordham and still says irregardless.
That made my fucking day.
Uh-huh. I knew you would love it.
That made my fucking day today.
Kill Dotson says, did you see my last dono? And if so, I didn't hear you're gay. What? I missed your dono. What dono did I miss? Well, sorry if I did. I don't see it. Anyway, Pessy Investigator Legal Notice. Pessy's not a homosexual. Pessy's an FTM transsexual, identifies as a woman, and is, for all purposes, legal and otherwise, a female. Pessy's passion for the male body is purely heterosexual.
They have nicer bathrooms, so I'm doing that grift.
Hey, I hear you, man. They have couches in there for them. Some of these bitches have couches in there.
Bro, you think a Bucky's men's room is nice?
I'm 3 foot 2 inches tall.
I'm 5'9".
We are having our second baby,
Why?
and we are super excited. Todd
Oh,
did
he
not.
came in her, Royce.
I know. So because she has like she's a midget, she has to have a special belly supporter.
I guess you gotta have a
So
little system in
a little
place.
midget belly supporter for her.
It almost looks like one of the old football helmets.
You know, guys, it's kind of fucked up. They make those in a child's size.
Yeah.
That's true.
You've never been to Mexico.
I identify as non-binary.
You identify as non.
I identify you as a Oompa Loompa, bitch.
Yeah, seriously. What, did you fall in the chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
When we were first together.
Babies having babies. It's sad, right, guys?
Look, I understand the guy got us a bunch of votes from Pennsylvania.
That's not Scott Pressler.
Oh, okay.
That's not Scott. I knew it. I knew it. That's not Scott Pressler. Stop it.
Oh, she used to be taller.
Together.
This looks like if Scott Pressler started dating that Lila Hart.
Yeah.
I realized that non-binary is something
Oh, he's non-binary. Look at him.
This is so weird.
That's him.
that really fit with me.
Is there anything funnier than like these?
You got it. He's doing good.
Is there anything better than these trans people?
Nice.
Whose bodies have because the really, really skinny ones think that just because they're really, really, really skinny, they're going to pull it off.
Right.
But really skinny dudes are not built like skinny women. Like
No.
the proportions are still like the legs. You can always see it in the legs when they just have twig legs, and you're like, that is a twig dude.
Yeah.
It's very funny. The Twinkie trans people are funny.
What does it say about someone when banging a little person isn't the weirdest fucking
That's
thing
a
about
good point.
them?
That's not the weirdest thing about him.
Dude shaped like when Japanese people try to make women scary in horror movies.
This baby's going to be born and be like, oh, come on.
Is that
Male or female? There's nothing in between. Come on now.
a man or woman? It's inappropriate for anyone who's average height to be with a person who's small.
Has anyone ever said that?
Randy Newman.
So
Sang it.
No, but fuck Randy Newman. That guy sucked. All right, fuck him. Anybody normal ever say this? She's acting like people are saying this to them on a regular basis. Like, all right, yeah, if I saw Shaq dating like some really, really tiny bitch, I'd be like, all right, man, hey, be careful. But I wouldn't tell them you can't beat a guy. I would go, just please be careful, Shaq.
Mercer only have a problem if she was white. And then he said, you can't be together.
Yeah, well, that's anyone, though.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with height.
They
He
should
excludes himself from that, by the way.
go to jail.
No, white men can date whoever they want. It's
Got
just
it.
White
Okay,
women
no.
aren't
I want
allowed.
it. Thank you for clarifying.
As in comparing me to like a child.
You're not a child. You're like a little pumpkin with legs.
Interracial dating is like gay stuff. When you're like, oh, it's dudes, fucking gross, man. But when it's chicks, it's fine.
She looks like lowercase c from TLC.
Child. I'm Jade.
Trans people like black midgets. Trans people like.
I got one for you.
black.
Stacy, comma, instead of dash.
Okay, I like Stacy, comma.
5 years old, and I'm only 3 foot 2 inches tall.
I'm
She
Todd.
looks like she rolls up into a ball to get around faster.
Yeah, she does.
Hi, I'm Todd, and I'm not fooling anyone.
I'm Todd.
Doja kitten.
24 years old, and I'm 5'9".
We met through Facebook. I seen Todd's picture.
This, by the way, this is what's left on Facebook. You're looking at it. If you want to see what's left on Facebook, it's this and boomers. Okay.
This and water-damaged cars for sale.
In my suggested friends list, and I was like, ooh, they're kind of cute.
They're kind of cute.
I feel like after we met, it was meant to be. I was like,
It's like polygamous pocket. Polygamous. How about this? Polygamous pocket. Is that better?
That was good. Yeah, or polyamorous pocket. I think is what we're
Polyamorous
doing.
pocket. Thank you.
You got it. That was good.
Thank you. Sorry, I was trying to pronounce it too quickly.
yes, this is my person.
The couple knew this was true love, and 8 months into the relationship, they decided to begin the next chapter of their love story.
We went to the thrift store and
I would have also accepted Mighty Maxine.
got these cheap little rings just to have something to exchange during the.
And you know what's funny is like, if she was normal size, she has a pretty face. Like she
Yeah.
doesn't have an ugly face, you know.
Yeah, no. But you
It's
know,
just attached to a potato.
it's unfortunate.
She's shaped like the what are the little grunts from Halo?
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
The ones that always talk shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bitch looks like an Ewok.
The wedding. What was
A weave walk.
most important was that we were there together.
An old Ewok.
Todd knew something didn't feel right and
Todd
wanted
looks
to be
like every female Rumble game streamer.
Yeah, no, seriously. And every male Rumble game streamer.
honest with Jade.
Hell yeah, bro. Let's fucking start reporting people now on Rumble. That's so based.
Oh, dude, I can't wait.
It's so based that we can report. Oh, so based. Fucking retards.
Always kind of felt a little different. I realized that maybe that non-binary is something that really fit with me once I started learning about it.
Todd did not identify as non-binary when we were first together.
Yeah, I just thought he was a fucking twink.
I let them know that regardless of how.
I think
Todd
you
is
mean,
now Rain Meadow.
I think you mean irregardless.
Irregardless.
A Yale graduate told us that.
You want to identify, I'm still here. I still love you.
I think it might have.
Oh my god! And then they're gonna sit in the big chair too to make it really weird.
It's so funny though. It's so wacky.
Brought us closer together, honestly.
Okay, now we get to the part. Yes, you got to get on the robot wheelchair. Now we get to the parts. It's a truly video. They're going to tell you they either have an OnlyFans or some sort of TikTok. Now,
Oh, God,
I
no.
haven't seen this. Literally, no.
I'm
but
going TikTok.
Okay, I'm going to go OnlyFans.
Okay.
I hope Royce is
gross.
wrong.
I hope I'm wrong too, but I'm also going to play the numbers here.
I have what's called achondrodysplasia, I believe. I use the wheelchair to kind of help me get around easier. In the morning, if I want cereal for
claws.
breakfast, I have to have Todd get it for me. It's way
Vienna
up there.
fingies.
Oh, she can't reach the Cocoa Puffs.
You know what would have been funny if it was Lucky Charms.
You're an idiot.
The couple have a 2-year-old son called Jerea
Jurea?
and are preparing for another arrival.
He is the sweetest little boy.
Does he have midget disease? We're all
I don't
asking.
think
We're
so.
all asking.
Love him.
I don't think it looks like he's normal.
We are having our second baby.
Is he a midget or she a midget?
I am 25 weeks pregnant with number 2. And we are super excited.
Super weird when that kid turns like 7 and could bully her. It's like
Not,
push
yeah,
her
not
around.
even. Fucking yeah.
Mariah is excited to be a big brother.
He turned
Jade
7
wanted to
and
use
bullies
social-
his dad.
media to give an insight into
Social media, there we go. Hold on.
what it's like to live with a disability. But sharing her world has led to a lot of negative comments.
I like using TikTok.
You got it, Mersh. Mersh gets the point. It's TikTok. He got the point on that one.
And Instagram to really just
She seemed
express.
she seemed a little too like wholesome for me. Like he seems like he's weird, but she seemed a little more wholesome.
Look at her feet. Little weird feet. Little Lego feet. Oof. Little tiny little Lego feet. Oh, God. They look like little blocks.
Express myself and give my fans the opportunity to get to know me. Todd would be in my TikToks and in my live.
No. Those TikToks are you being a thought, though. I'm looking at some of
So people would see them a lot more.
them. Why are you in sports bras in a lot of them? Hold on a second. Do you also... Hold on.
And we would get so many negative comments. It was insane.
It's the internet, man. Get fucking used to it. People aren't necessarily nice to us either. And we're normal size, because can you imagine if you were like little?
Like, is that a man or a woman? That's the most androgynous person I've ever seen in my life. I've had people say
That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
things like,
Oh my gosh, I want to go back to the 80s on a one-way ticket.
I think it's inappropriate for anyone who's average height to be with a person who's small. They're saying like,
It was me, man. I gotta admit.
Who said,
was
even
the
as
guy.
a troll,
I
that's
know,
not
it's
even a good
stupid, I know.
troll. Like, what?
they should go to jail, as in comparing me to like a child.
I feel like the people that are so focused on us doing negatively because of how we live our lives are the people who are.
But like the thing is we're just talking about a midget who's clearly an adult that has adult features. We're not talking about like who's that the fucking girl that had the goddamn
That looks like a kid still. She's
reality
like
show?
30.
Yeah, she was like 27 when she was
TLC show girl that looks like a.
Yeah. I know which one you're talking about. I forgot. Shanna Ray.
Yes.
Yeah, and then she was like dating a guy, and everybody was like, "This guy's kind of sus."
Yeah.
They're just not very happy with themselves.
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
Saying you're a TikTok.
Oh, thank you. It's probably good, right?
Yeah, it's super awesome. Her little hands.
Hands are little. They're always funny. All right, it's going to be loud. So let me turn it down just a little bit because TikTok's short. Let's see how wholesome her TikTok is. What do you say? Oh, yeah, she's just sharing her life, dude. She's just sharing her life, dude. You don't want to get down a little bit, huh? You don't want to ride that miniature pony? Huh? You don't want to ride that, huh?
You want to ride the mini horse?
You don't want to ride that little miniature pony, huh? What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, dude? You don't like it? We'll find another one. That's not Mercy's style.
Oompa, loompa, doobity, dussy.
Let's try another one. There you go. What do you think about that? Huh? That's pretty hot.
That actually looked like that had the energy of one of those birthday flyers that they have at like a black nightclub.
Dude, this is her fucking. She's making it seem like she's wholesome. She's not wholesome. Look at this bitch.
All right, I guess I was wrong.
She's a little thought. She's a tater thought.
She wasn't acting thotty on the video.
She's a tater thought. Yeah. Look at the hands. The hands.
Those are some scary hands.
It's like Winnie the Pooh got his nails done.
It's just the. Look at this. It's disgusting. Cottonwoods is now a monthly supporter. Thank you, Cottonwoods. We appreciate it. Let's see. So it's hold on. Yeah, let's go. What do you think, dude? She's just sharing her life. She's just sharing her life, dude. She's out there being wholesome and sharing
I
her
like how you
life.
could just do this on TikTok, but they'll ban people for jokes and shit.
Yeah.
Because she's a beautiful, vibrant. I don't know. I got nothing.
Little fucking chicken McNugget over here. Oh yeah. Why would you? Is this just a photo? Oh no.
She's a tater thought.
Yeah. You know, this is like the influencer thing. If you go to people's TikToks, they're all trying different things. They try the mukbang thing, then they try the dancing thing. They think that they're going to take off for one of the things.
You got to throw it all
they
out
just
there.
throw everything out there. Genocide Circus. This man fucked the family Thanksgiving tourney one time as a teenager, and now he is hooked on the feeling. Genocide Circus. The best part is when he puts her on her back in her little race car bed. Those little drumsticks legs are already up in the air. That's some good turkey. Turkusi is what he called it. Tranthony Kumia, she looks like those Russian toys that stack inside themselves when she's pregnant. Kill Dotson, a Russian nesting doll. Kill Dotson says, fucking that midget would look like you're chalking a pool stick.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
SPLC investigator said, yeah, get low, girl. Kill Dotson says, midget looks like a walking goddamn rotisserie chicken. Ah, now I'm hungry. That's the problem.
Hey, I just sent you my favorite TikTok of hers that I seen.
All right, let's see.
Oh,
I want to see if Mersh notices what I noticed.
The chirp?
No.
It would be a small chirp, though.
It would be a peep.
All right.
I don't know whose fucking For You page I'm popping up on, but we rich.
Here you go.
Rich.
Those are all dollars.
Singles.
Rich as fuck. Rich as fuck. Rich.
It's like
I don't know whose fucking For
$500.
You page I'm popping up on, but we rich.
Yeah, that's $500.
Yeah, those aren't fresh bills though.
Was she a stripper?
Yes.
Is she?
I mean,
Is she a stripper?
you're selling drugs or you're stripping.
She's a stripper.
Yep.
She is a
She
stripper.
probably makes bank too.
Yeah.
I had a midget once. She made us a fortune.
What? He said it like a war, like a war memory, like a war memory.
I wish you took a drag from a cigarette and just stared at at nothing for
Bro, her name was Kim, and she was a license to print money, bro. I'm not even kidding you, dog.
He said it like a Marine that wants to go back.
I had a midget once.
It was a fucking license to print money. She wasn't even attractive. She was like 40 something.
Mersh having a goddamn non-flashback in his fucking Nightwave tonight.
Those at Olivia's in Havelock.
Okay.
Guys, tonight, 10 p.m., Nightwave Radio. Be there.
Virgie, you streaming tonight?
I should.
Betsy, you streaming next?
Yeah, if the shit works.
Okay, good luck. Daywave tomorrow, if this shit works. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Sign up for our Patreon. Sign up for our locals. It really helps us.